Welcome back for another video to Recalibrate with Nate. And in this video, I just wanted to go over a few of the things that I really love about being a raw foodie. Man, it is so bright out here. Oh my gosh, I almost need to have some sunglasses on, but I hate wearing sunglasses and talking to people, so I'm just gonna be squinting. Anyways, so, I'm asked this a lot from different friends and, people who I meet that aren't raw. They say, what do you like about being a raw foodie? What is it that draws you to just only want to eat raw foods? And so that's kind of inspired me to make this video and to talk about a few of the things that I really love about being a raw foodie. One of them is the simplicity. It's just very, very simple way to eat. There's not a lot really involved in cutting up a melon or a piece of fruit or just macking on a bunch of grapes or something. It's super simple. Those are great snacks. Those are great breakfast ideas, just fruit, blending up smoothies. Another thing that I really love is just how fast it is to go shopping. Shopping is very, very simple. There's, once you sort of do this for a while, I'd say probably at least a couple of months. After a couple of months, you know what you're going to be needing at the stores. Going into the store and getting what you need is just so quick and easy. You're not going up and down the aisles and impulse buying, right? The lists are a little bit shorter. It's just super, super quick. So that is something that I really love, is just how fast it is at the stores. Say like Costco, we'll go to Costco, and Costco actually has pretty good selection of organic foods, fruits and vegetables there. And it's so fast. We're in and we're out. So that's something that I really love about this as well. Another thing would be the ease of cleanup. So we don't use any oil. This is a water-based machine, right, that our soul gets to drive, this avatar, this body. It's water-based. We're made up of mostly water. And as you know, oil and water don't really mix very well, so it makes sense to keep the oil out of the body. So we don't use oil in the dressings that we make or the recipes that we have. We strive to make it oil-free, salt-free, and of course sugar-free. We do use certain things that are, say like sugar, we use dates. Dates are very sweet, you get the fiber, and that makes your dressings and stuff taste really amazing. But after making something, the cleanup is so fast because there's no oil. Stuff hasn't been cooked on a pan. There's no oil in the dressing, so there's not this film of oil on the bowl. It's basically just rinse it, dry it, and it's done, clean. I don't really like doing dishes, and as you know, dishes, like laundry, dishes and laundry never end, right? It's something that we just have to do for the rest of our life. And I don't really want to spend a lot of time doing dishes, so I love that aspect, is just how fast it is to wash stuff. Another thing that I really love about raw is just how it makes me feel. I feel really good. I feel hydrated. I feel energized, and I don't feel bogged down from the stuff that I maybe was eating before, like pastas, rice, lots of animal products, these sorts of things. Not to say that you need to cut out this kind of stuff from your diet completely, but for me personally, I was kind of just wanting to geek out on this diet and just see how long I can sustain being raw. And after a few months, I think maybe 5 months, 6 months, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I ever really want to go back to eating cooked food as the primary source of my calories. So it's been about 6 years that I have eaten raw. There have been a few things that I've eaten that have been cooked in that time period. And I don't really feel that raw is necessarily attainable for everyone. Now, of course, if you have the why factor, if you really want to do something, you're going to do it. So for me personally, I wanted to do this. I wanted to be able to live the longest, feel the best, and raw foods just made sense to me. So these are some of the things that have really just stood out, from as far as the ease of raw and why raw, what I love about it. I feel good, it's quick and easy to clean up, shopping is fast. These kinds of things are really appealing. Another thing that I really love about raw foods is being creative, right? Looking at something this particular meal, say the tacos, say for instance. Now, I loved tacos cooked tacos, right? Ground beef, some cheese, some sour cream, right? This kind of stuff. But what's really fun when you're going raw is you're thinking, how can I make this raw? And maybe you're digging into different ways of looking into different kinds of seed meats, right? Using seeds or nuts to make a meat and how to season it. So the creative aspect is really fun as well. Another thing that I really love is it's different. It's just different. It's different than what the majority of us individuals are eating on a daily basis, and we all kind of want to be a little different sometimes. And that's one thing that I really like, is I feel that I'm doing something out of the ordinary. I'm doing something a little different. Now, of course, I really feel that it's important for us to study nutrition and to eat enough calories to make sure you're hitting those macro and micronutrient needs, so that way you can feel good. You don't deplete yourself, and you don't restrict yourself to just one kind of food or whatnot. This is really a neat aspect as well. Is it's fun, it's different, and it's easy, it's clean. Shopping is fast. All of these things really add up to making raw appealing. It's appealing to me. Now, it may not be appealing to the majority of the public. I know a lot of people are like, what, raw foods? It doesn't make sense. You don't eat anything cooked. And of course, that does take time to sort of recalibrate the way that we think about what food really is and how it is the fuel for us and how it's going to help us in the long term, right? I mean, really, those are the things that really draw me to raw foods. It's all of those things. So hopefully you got something from this video. You know, if you liked it, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. We've got recipe books and meal plans. Everything right now is 40% off. I'll link in the description down below. Raw Food 40 is the code. Maybe I can put it right here on the screen as well, somewhere you can go. And you don't have to be a raw foodie to enjoy more raw foods. You don't have to be a vegan to enjoy more raw foods. All of us eat raw foods, and it's interesting if you go to where you're eating the majority of your calories from raw food, making sure you're hitting your micro and macronutrients, right? Getting enough nutrition. You very possibly will want to eat more and more raw foods because you just feel amazing. It's just the way that it metabolizes in your body. You're building up your gut microbiome from all this high fiber. That's something that we're not eating enough of. We're not eating enough fiber in our day-to-day life out in the world. There's a lot of fiberless foods, especially animal products. There's absolutely no fiber in animal products, and we need fiber. Fiber helps everything move through the tube. So these are the things that really keep me raw and make it fun. It's just fun. So anyways, I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you get something from this video, and we'll see you on the next one.